Hi there, my name is Gwyneth from Feel Good Coaching and Consulting. If we haven't met each other before, you may know that my heart beats for human beings. I'm not interested in the technical stuff, although I do love technology. But right now, I'm concerned about doing everything I possibly can to help as many people as I possibly can get through this difficult time, especially if they're already in lockdown isolation, which is approximately 1 billion people on the planet right now. I appreciate I can't help 1 billion people, but I want to do at least my bit to contribute to you, helping you help your colleagues to stay motivated, to stay on track for as long as is necessary. And the purpose specifically of this video is to demonstrate to you how easy it actually is to provide a workshop online. Now, why would you want to do a workshop online, I hear you say? I've had a lot of people writing to me saying, you know what, Gwyneth, actually, we're going to wait until we're back in the office so we can do it face to face. Well, there's a couple of things with that. First of all, none of us actually know how long we're going to have to be in lockdown or isolated, let alone when it's going to be safe to travel, what the airlines are doing, what the financial impact of this crisis is going to be on everybody, specifically businesses, organizations. You know, what's going to happen to the budgets and incomes of families who aren't able to work at all. And the Hi there, my name is Gwyneth from Feel Good Coaching and Consulting. And if we haven't met yet, I want you to tell... Hi, my name is Gwyneth from Feel Good Coaching and Consulting. And if we haven't yet met, I just want to tell you that human beings are really, really important to me. I've never been a kind of technical whiz in anything. My entire life has been dedicated in one form or another to supporting others, to help them help themselves so that they love what they do, so that they build strong working relationships, and so that they just feel good about being themselves. And one of the reasons I'm doing this video is to demonstrate to you how easy it is to actually provide an online workshop for your colleagues, for your team. Now, a lot of people have said to me over the past few weeks, no, we want to wait until you can do it face to face. It would be better. And I totally agree. I'm absolutely 100% with you. Doing the face to face workshops is, in my opinion, by far the best option if you're going to be doing any kind of training. However, with approximately 1 billion people on the planet now in lockdown or isolation, and none of us knowing how much longer this is going to be ongoing, motivation, staying positive, staying focused so that your colleagues, so that your team can actually carry on doing the work they're supposed to be doing, it's going to be a challenge. The emotional changes are significant, and it's not just a case of people saying, okay, I'm going to sit here for 8 hours and do my job. It's not that simple. You've got families, you've got other distractions. Many people, are concerned about the financial impact of what's happening. There are no answers. We don't know what's going to happen. So I want to suggest to you that actually you should consider providing workshops online for your colleagues and your team to keep them on track. I beg your pardon. Also, so that when people transition back into the workplace, that those working relationships, that social interaction is still there. Because when we're away from people for a certain amount of time, we begin maybe by missing them, but then we get used to not being with them. And there can then be a huge amount of pressure and discomfort when it comes to having to work at the office once again, reestablish those working relationships, reestablish those routines. So there are all sorts of reasons that online workshops are right now a fabulous motivator to keep your team on track, to keep that social interaction going, and to also keep the conversation going between all of them. Now, I have a variety of workshops. I'm going to suggest that you think about doing the emotional intelligence workshop, because that really does help people to manage their emotions, manage their conversations, also with their families, because I don't want to know what the divorce rate is going to be like after this crisis. It's like everybody's Christmases and holidays from the past 10 years all rolled into one. But I really do want to support you to the extent that I can. So I just want to demonstrate very, very quickly. Clearly, if I'm having a conversation with workshop participants, they can see this screen. Now on Zoom, there's nobody else online right now because I'm recording this just for you, but on Zoom, there is an option to have everybody's face on the screen and everybody can have an interactive conversation. Everybody can be unmuted so that everybody hears everybody else talking. So it requires a little bit more management. Potentially asking people to put their hands up so that they're not interrupting each other, but it is possible to have that interaction. It's also possible to have role plays between 2 or 3 people. So I just mute everybody else and just allow those 3 to get on and demonstrate to others. Clearly, we can't send people off into rooms or into pairs or threesomes to do exercises online. That's a bit of a challenge, but like I said, we can actually arrange for people to have an interactive discussion, and I can do plenty of role plays online as well. So it's very, very easy for me to share any kind of presentation. I'm just going to click my share button and I'm going to choose my presentation. So there we are. There's the presentation. I just have to go through the slides as I usually would. My face is still there so that people can still see me. We can still have everybody's faces along the sidebar as well as a chat box so that I can see who's putting their hands up. I can see if anybody's got questions. The chat box is not going to come up on the screen now, but it will be there when people are live. So that's one thing. Something else I can share is, where am I? Where's my Word document? There's my Word document. So this is something else that I can do. You know, Word operates as a whiteboard or a flip chart. I can write things. I can carry on writing down people's comments. I can write comments all live and it's all fantastic. One of the things I absolutely love about this, I can actually, if I go up here, I can draw a little flower. I can be extremely flexible with everything on Word. And something else I just want to show you. Clearly the screen that I'm sharing shows all the time until I say I want to share another screen, but I want to show you also how quick it is. I can also show videos from YouTube, and I'm going to do that now. Okay, so this is one of my absolute favorite videos from Seinfeld. I've got the volume turned down, but I can share pretty much anything on screen. So it really is, you know, it's fantastically flexible. And I'm just going to stop sharing all that now. Let me just put this on pause and come back to you. No, pause. There we go. Stop sharing. Okay, and then it's just me back on the screen. So Zoom is incredibly flexible. It gives me the ability, like I said, to share a presentation, to have a conversation with everybody, to allow everybody to speak, to put their hands up, to have questions, for me to answer questions, for me to record the entire workshop for you so that I can share that with you. I wouldn't share it actually with non-workshop participants for reasons of data protection, but for the people who've been online, that's theirs to keep forever. So you have all that as well. And like I said, in my opinion, it's a fantastic resource to keep your team motivated to the extent possible, to keep your team strong, to keep that communication going so that when they come back into the workplace, that transition is easier. Those relationships are still there, and they're raring to go. They can't wait to be back with you. If you would like to know more about how I can provide an online workshop for you, then please do use the link included with this video. That links directly to my calendar. We will speak over Zoom so that you can also check out, you can see what it looks like to see if there's more than one person on screen. And like I said, you can use the link that's there to select a time from my calendar directly, and we'll talk in more detail, timings, etc. Clearly you can't have a workshop over an entire day online. That doesn't work, especially if people are at home with young families. In between times, I wish you the very best. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and stay fabulous. Look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.